What is going on, everyone? Steve-O Supremo here, and I am just another game collector. And quick video today, but the thought kind of popped in my head today, and I think the Nintendo Switch 2 might be the easiest console to kind of collect for as far as it comes towards like physical media. And in a way, you sort of got like two camps of how you might want to collect for it. On one side, you just got the physical media that actually has the game on the cartridge so you can have it for life and hopefully be able to play it during your whole life cycle of having your Nintendo Switch 2. And then you got the game key card here where you're kind of reliant on download access for the game. I mean, if you have it, it's on your console and you got space, then sure, you're going to always be able to play it. But if there's a chance you might have to delete it, will you be able to download it to play it again in the future? So you got kind of two different ways you can go about this when it comes toward the physical side, because this has a physical game key card in it. But I think most people, if you're not like a YouTuber who's trying to promote Nintendo and you get all their games and stuff like we see some of them do, if I think the normal person, most people these days are just going to be downloading it anyways. I mean, I've said it before in other videos. Most people these days, they don't care. They don't care about the physical media. They just want to download their games and have them like access instantly. Others who are into physical media, we're going to lean the way of just wanting to get the copies that have the whole game on the key card. That's what we want. We want the whole game on there. And I think there's going to be fewer who want to do the game key card route. So imagine if you're wanting to go for a complete Nintendo Switch 2 physical collection in the future. You're just going to have two ways of trying to decide, all right, which type of physical collector do I want? Do I want to be the physical collector that goes for the game key cards in the just original key card with the whole game? Or do I want to focus on just the ones that have the games on it? And that's kind of the route that I'm going to go. No, I'm not going to try to collect every game for the Nintendo Switch 2. That is not. I made that mistake with the first Nintendo Switch where I was just kind of like buying anything. I thought I might have had interest in it. And I just got a bunch of Nintendo Switch games that just never get played. Again, I kind of said it with my mistakes I'm not going to make. I'm not buying the subpar version of games and everything on the Switch these days. I'm really going after the first party games, and most of the first party games have the whole game on the key card, on this card. So that's the stuff I'm going for. The only reason I bought this Bravely Default Flying Fairy, because I got it for free with all my GameStop points and everything. And I did. I wanted to see how the key card thing worked in hand as well. The function of it, how it was going to work, and just to see. So I will own this one. And it is a game that I really want to try and play again. And if I'm going to have some type of version of it, at least I do have some sort of physical form of it. But I won't be getting any more key cards. This was my one and only time of getting that. And hopefully they still stick to putting all the first party games, Nintendo, on just a true cart that has the whole game in it. So that'll be the type of collecting I go for. And if that's the case with how so many third-party people on the Nintendo Switch are just electing to use the game key card, then, man, going for first-party, just collection stuff on the Nintendo Switch 2 is probably going to be pretty easy, since it's mostly probably going to be the first-party titles, and normally those are just mass-produced, so you'll have plenty of them out there to be able to pick up and add to your collection. So it should be easy to get that physical collection for said games. Now, when it comes to these physicals for the key card ones, if you elect to go for that, I could actually see that being tougher down the road. I don't know if that means that this thing right here is going to have, definitely not this game, but if there are going to be some third-party games that come out on a key card, it's still up in the air to see if something like that might have value later on down the road, like a physical full game key card is going to have on it, and not just this game key card. I don't even know how to, like, the full game cartridge key card. Man, it's just confusing even trying to talk about it. But it'll be interesting to see a couple years down the road how these hold in value still, if there actually is a secondary market for it, because there are people are buying them But I think these are going to be fewer and harder to find, like out there in the wild. So if you're trying to go for a physical collection that includes those, it could be a little tougher to do that because these people, they mainly want you to get this stuff online and just download it digitally. They're kind of just like, here, we'll throw you a little bone and give you this game key card thing. But for the most part, people are downloading stuff like this digitally. So what do you guys think? Again, I think if you're just going for this, the whole game on the cartridge type of format of collecting, then I think you're going to have a really easy time collecting for it. But when it comes to these key cards, if you're trying to dive into that as well, it might be a little bit tougher. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.